Hi, welcome to another exciting segment of Easy Eats. My name's Chef Jamie. Welcome. So today we're going to talk about chimichurri sauce. Chimichurri sauce originates in Argentina. It was actually discovered by a soldier named Jim McCurry, who traveled in the 19th century, who traveled with indigenous soldiers to fight for Argentina. Hence chimichurri. I guess if you say Jimmy McCurry fast enough, it turns into chimichurri. I'm not sure, but it's a condiment, and it's expanded in the U.S. The chefs have taken it and have made it their own, and really you can eat it with anything, in my opinion. Eggs, and it's so simple. Steak, it's really good on steak, fish. You can marinate with it, you can saute with it. So I'm going to give you the basic, my recipe of chimichurri sauce. So we're going to start the timer. Here we go. See how long this takes to make. So what we have here is we have a red onion, jalapeno, red pepper, garlic, parsley, cilantro, olive oil, red wine vinegar, and a robacool, or a NIJA in this case. So what we need to do first, I have my trash can, I have my towel underneath my cutting board. Pretty much all my mise en place is set. I don't need this bowl. So, recipes in the description of the video. And I'm going to take my onion, my red onion. We only need 1/4 of a cup, but this is so important in the beginning. Okay, 1/4 of a cup of diced onion is very small amount. I have my trash can right there. We're going to dice this onion. Okay, we don't need to get it too fine, because we're going to throw it in the chopper. Now if you want to do this by hand, you would dice everything very, very fine. Very fine. So I'm just going to give it a rough chop. Fourth of a cup of this. Set this aside here, or here. It's not very much. But the most important thing here, believe it or not, is that you want to bloom your onion with the red wine and garlic. Okay? So, I'm not going to need this. I will put this in a bowl. I'm going to need this, so I'll take the excess and put it in a bowl. Blooming is very important for this dish because it gives it a different flavor. I'm going to take 2 cloves of garlic, just give it a rough chop, and the vinegar is going to bloom the onion and the garlic together. I don't know, I'm not sure the scientific reason for it, but it really makes a difference. So I have my red wine vinegar, 1/4 of a cup per the recipe, and I'm just going to let it sit in there, just like that. So it's going to sit there until I'm done chopping everything, and we're going to put it in the chopper. So first thing I want to do is get my parsley and cilantro together. So parsley, cilantro, since it's going in the NIJA, I'm just going to give it a rough chop. You want to hold it tight and just chop it up, because it's going to disappear. So make a cup, pretty much. I'm going to pack it in there. I'm going to throw it in the NIJA. We're going to take the parsley, set this aside. We're going to take the parsley. Now you can make a lot of this if you want. It keeps for a while in the fridge. It's a great condiment. I'm just going off the recipe here. So here's the flat Italian parsley. Okay, set that over there. Should get a cup out of this. A lot of recipes just call for parsley, but when you add the cilantro, it just gives it the love that it needs for the dishes. Cup of parsley. Going to use a fourth of a red pepper. Again, I only need to rough chop it because it's going in the NIJA. It's going to pulse right up. Clean my area up. Now when you're doing the jalapeno, you really should be wearing gloves because the seeds, the oil on the seeds, half a jalapeno will stay on your hands. I'm just doing this real quick to get it in there. So we have that, we have the garlic, we have the blooming onion happening, and then a teaspoon of oregano, a fourth of a cup of olive oil, which I'm going to put right in this liquid here because it's going to go in the NIJA, and salt and pepper to taste, which I have at here. I'm not going to speak for a second because it's going to make noise, but I'm going to dump that in. This is crazy easy, just like that. You can use a Roboku, you can use, you know, do it by hand, but it has to be like really fine. So I'm going to pulse it, and then I'm going to crush it. So I'll be right back. Check it and stir it real quick. Oh, look at this love. I can smell it. It's crazy good. I'm going to add my salt and pepper, just 2 teaspoons to start. You can adjust that at another time. Now, if it seems like it's not wet enough, add a little bit more oil. What it comes out looking like is just a finely chopped parsley, and this looks awesome. You got everything all mixed together. It's going to continue to be more flavorful as it sits for another half hour. You can eat this on anything. It is so good. I'm going to saute this up with some shrimp and come back and show you the presentation. Shrimp and rice, chimichurri style. This is so good. It's freaking awesome. So I'll be right back with the shrimp. So we sauteed the shrimp with some chimichurri. It can be used as a marinade, and have some simple rice and beans here. So what I'm going to do is plate this up just to show you some garnish plating techniques or just some love of food. I'm just going to grab this with my fingers, which are clean, and this is pretty hot, but I'm just going to plate this up, give it some love here. Got roasted asparagus. Okay, we're going to lay that right on here like that. Some extra chimichurri sauce. Because it's so good. It's such a great condiment. And then we're going to garnish it with some cilantro. Can't have enough cilantro, and some slivered red pepper. There it is. So use it on anything you want. Seriously, you can use it on eggs, you can use it in whatever you're doing, you can use it in it. You know, meat, it tastes great on cold, or you can marinate the meat and then put some on top. Flank steak, fish, vegetables. I mean, it's a great condiment, and it's so fresh and exciting. It's kind of like a party in your mouth. So I hope you enjoyed it. You might have learned something. So this is Chef Jamie saying, eat well, be well, and I'll see you next week. Easy eats.